Who's making that bloody racket? Oh, it's you. Get off my land. What do you have to say for yourself? My cousin joined the Phoenixcraft madness this week. All hail the Melon Lord, the true supreme ruler. This cult has the best initiation ceremony. What on earth is he doing? He's just standing there, throwing a diamond. What a mad lad, can't take him anywhere. Courtesy of Tasty Drinks Incorporated. And I finally found a warped forest biome. Oh, yes! Finally! Netherco? Another Netherco? The Shroom gang went exploring and did some resource gathering. If there was ever a place to find an ocelot, this would be it. We got just about enough saplings to get a wood farm going. Then we explored the Badlands and got more resources. Gotta get these mammal jammies. You're gonna be nice and safe. Go, go, go! Boat that sheep. Ah, we have gone the No! Boat sheep, no! Never question a llama's motives. It's cloughing to the ground. Yay! Get out of my hair! Don't feed chocolate to parrots. It won't end well. I39, aka Nozza, designed this amazing nether hub. Then, for helping them get settled down, my cousin and his friend left me a really nice gift. That's really made my day, thanks very much. And finally, our storage situation was getting a bit out of hand on the Plutocracy of Shroom, so I decided to actually organise it. And it's so nice having everything where you need it. We've expanded the storage of the melon and pumpkin farm, and it looks like people have been using it. And this is where I got the extra rails from. The rail thingy. I need about 48 blocks of honey. Make more babies. Grow, baby. Next I'm going to build a sugarcane farm, and it's going to be down here. Straightforward, basic sugarcane farm. I normally build the sweeper ones, but this'll do. So Michael decided to move it. And now it's underground. It looks better down here, I think. Yeah, it's doing quite well. Not bad. Just hopping onto my creative world to check something for a minute. I logged in and this is the first thing that I saw. This is something that I was designing. It's a hyperbolic wave generator. But yeah, we're not going to bother with that. This is what I actually came here to look at. This is the Netherwood Farm that I built on the legacy server of Phoenixcraft. And I'm going to be building this. It's quite cool. It uses honey to slow down the TNT. But yeah, I'm going to be building this. And I'm building it next to the skeleton grinder and you'll soon see why. Hi everyone, I decided that in this time lapse I'm going to talk about some things that many of you would perhaps like to know about. First off, people have been asking me recently what Phoenixcraft is, and for some reason I didn't really give any explanation, so here goes. Phoenixcraft is an online survival multiplayer server of which I've been a member of since sometime around September 2008, I think. Don't accurately remember. I was invited over from a previous server by one of its members, Thunderbolt, and I stayed ever since because the community was really good. It was the best I'd ever come across in any survival multiplayer server to date. Anyway, it's a fully vanilla paper server with some minor data packs added to improve the overall experience, and some extra plugins added to help the mods. If you watched my last survival series called Ashcraft, which was a sister server of this one, it specifically catered for video makers, and that's also where I made my first set of videos on YouTube. I really did enjoy making that series, but the atmosphere was a bit different to Phoenixcraft. For a start, it was a bit quieter than Phoenixcraft, slightly more serious, and my interest through the series revolved around base building, which felt a little bit lonely at times. Anyway, Phoenixcraft has members of all ages above the age of 13, from just about every continent around the world, and there's a really nice balance between casual and serious. But in a nutshell, everyone is really welcoming, respectful, and they all have a really good sense of humour. The next thing I'd like to talk about is the structure of my videos. There's a ridiculous amount to learn about Minecraft, and I really want to try and be as informative as I can be without making you all snore. I think the best teachers in the world are the ones who are exciting, involving, punchy, and just get straight to the point. It really is difficult to do that when you're talking about things like redstone. So to spare you all from hours of tedium, I usually just cut out huge chunks from what I've recorded. What I really want to know is, do you at home like my recording style the way that it is, or do you think that I should change something in a particular way? Should I teach anything at all in my episodes, or should I just save it all for tutorials? Comment down below, I'd really appreciate your feedback. It's working flawlessly, first time. I love it when that happens, but basically every time I place a mushroom, it dispenses a new one to me. The mushroom gets bone mealed and it grows into the wood, and then the wood gets pushed by a series of pistons. Then before the wood can reach the push limit, it gets blown up. So TNT blows up the wood and it then goes into the water stream and gets picked up by some hoppers and goes into chests. We also get a ton of shroom lights and nether wart blocks. And I think I'm going to sell those at spawn, along with lots of other shroomy goods. Oh yeah, to get the warped and crimson fungi in the first place, I built this little farm. And I can put the bone meal in the chest and it basically just bone meals the heck out of the floor. And then I just run around and pick up all the plants. And all of the leftover plants, all of the ones that we don't use, go into this composter here. And then they get turned into bone meal, which can then be recycled and put back into the machine. So overall, it ends up being really resource efficient. And I built it right next to a skeleton farm so that when they entity cram, we get loads of bones while we're AFK. This chest up here is where we put the nether fungi, and they filter down into the hopper, down into the dropper. And then the dropper shoots them into my inventory every time we plant one. These are all the fungi that I got from that shaky floor farm. So yeah, when I turn it on, they get dispensed into my inventory. If I demonstrate, there we go, I'm holding one in my main hand, and then every time I place a mushroom, there we go, it dispenses a new one. And that basically prevents the farm from clogging up. But yeah, I'm not sure if you're interested, I might make a tutorial on how to build this farm. And Michael has been helping me to decorate while I've been building the farm, which is really awesome. There's no hoppers to pick any of this up, but it is really satisfying. And really, there's no need to AFK because it's so quick. Next on our agenda was a flower farm because we want to convert the Plutocracy of Shroom into a lush green kingdom. All of the flowers that you find in a flower forest biome all tend to always grow in the same cluster. So if you bone meal the ground, you're always going to end up getting the same flower from that one patch. And it doesn't matter which Y level you're on. Man, my frames. People have been building nice shops and houses at spawn, so I'm going to set up a shop up here, I think. And I'm going to sell our shroomy goods, so let's get building. Mr. B's Shroomy Shop. Gotta make the text readable. So this is the shroomy shop in all its glory, where we are going to stock shroom lights. 32 for a diamond. Then we are also going to trade crimson stems and the warped stems. I still need to bring a bunch of those over from the farm, so we'll go and get those. Oh yeah, and Michael moved his landscaping stall into here. Before this episode's over, I want to build another wood farm, and it's going to be the 4-type tree farm by Mango. That up there is the skeleton grinder. So we want to also have that loaded in whilst we are operating the wood farm. And here it is, I've finished it. So we've got the storage down here and the decorations courtesy of Michael again. Got plenty of wood on the go already, and yeah, that's where the wood drops down into once it's blown up by the TNT. It goes up a pipe and ends up in the chests. Oh yeah, I still need to get rid of these blocks here. My Crimson Shroom farm was kind of inspired by this build here, but yeah, you plant these saplings, they get pushed along, and then they get blown up by TNT at 2 different levels again, and all of the crushed saplings end up in your inventory. Anyway, I tried really hard to cram everything that I did this week into one episode, and it was kind of challenging, but next episode we're going to work on a basalt farm, we're going to kill a wither, and we are also going to start building the main buildings on the Plutocracy of Shroom, and turning it into a lush haven. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next episode. So, cheers and bye-bye.